Chapter 28. We continue as we see Erika telling her dad that her precious friend is being coerced, even to the point of demanding a sexual relationship. She begs her dad and tells him to please help Mutsuki. Hearing this makes the father angry. He clenches his fist in anger as he says, "That kind of guy is at the same school as you, at my alma mater no less." The father tells her that he absolutely cannot tolerate that. Tuju Hideyomi had been a prefectural member for 12 years, aiming for a seat in national government. Now we see the father, Tuju, calling the school and saying that there's a matter he must talk about with the principal. As this is happening, someone explains that if the father had taken time to verify things behind the scenes at this point, his fate might have been different. Now we see Tuju looking shocked as he hears that his approval has been withdrawn. He asks his assistant, "What's the meaning of this? And why did this happen all of a sudden?" The assistant tells him that he doesn't know. It was a notice from the prefectural committee. It seems the order came from Himiyama-sensei. Hearing this shocks him. He thinks, to have your endorsement withdrawn means running in the election without the ruling party's support, as an independent. And this was ordered by Himiyama Rishu, a veteran who served 8 terms in the Diet and held numerous ministerial posts. He starts panicking as he thinks that this is unbelievable and that he can't make sense of this. Himiyama Rishu is someone beyond his reach, so why would he do something like this? He starts trembling as he thinks that there's only one thing for sure. If Himiyama Rishu favors someone, they can make a huge leap forward. But if someone does something that makes him hate them, their political career will come to an end. As he thinks this, his world turns upside down. Suddenly, the assistant tells Tuju that a call has come from Himiyama-sama. Tuju holds the phone in his hand as he trembles. As he puts the phone to his ear, the person on the other end tells him that this is Haruhiko Himiyama from the Ministry of Education. Haruhiko tells him that his grandfather got extremely angry, asserting that he tried to force a school to kick out an innocent student. Tuju tries to tell him that his daughter told him something else. Before he could finish, Haruhiko tells him that his grandfather stated, "Those who overlook facts and are swayed by inflammatory lies cannot be politicians." Hearing this shocks Tuju. He hangs up the phone and tells his assistant to cancel all the appointments for today. He screams and tells him that he's heading to Shuyu High School right now. As he walks towards his car, he thinks that this is terrible. He's ensnared an innocent student, and that student has ties with Himiyama. As he thinks this, he panics more. On the other side, we see the MC and his mom at the doctor. The doctor tells them that the result of the test is negative. Hearing this makes the mother happy. The doctor continues and tells them that further monitoring is needed, but there's no immediate concern. The mother starts crying tears of joy as the MC holds her and smiles. The mother hugs him and tells him that she's really glad. The MC explains that apparently the likelihood of a serious disease was low, but it's still too burdensome to handle by oneself. As the mother and MC are sitting in the waiting area, she apologizes to him for dragging him along. He replies and tells her that it's not much, but it's all he can do. She tells him that's not true. Without him, she would have broken down. She smiles at him and tells him that just having him by her side gave her strength and thanks him. Hearing this makes the MC feel something warm within him. He tells her that he wishes he could have been the one to go through this instead of her. As he says this, he gets some dark thoughts. He thinks that his mother isn't someone who deserves to suffer. He's the one who should carry that burden. That role should be his. As he's thinking this, the mother grabs his hand and tells him that he's so kind, but she doesn't want to hear him say that again. Hearing this confuses him. She starts crying as she apologizes to him and tells him that even though she's been neglecting him all this time, he tries to change the topic by saying that they should all go eat together when his sister comes back to that delicious place they went to last time. He looks at his phone and gets worried. As he's worried, the mom tells him that his idea is good and that she should inform his sister as well. It seems that she also noticed that something was off about her. The MC looks at the mom and thinks that he can only be gentle, not knowing just how much anxiety his mom has been carrying. He thinks that he should do something and suddenly grabs his mom's hands. He smiles and tells her that he's so glad that she's fine and that he loves her. He'll marry her when he grows up. Hearing him say this lands a critical hit on the mother. He sees her taking the hit and asks her if she's all right. He looks at his phone as he says that he looked up things that would please a mother and wonders if he got something wrong. Suddenly, the mom starts speaking as she tells him that if he happened to be her husband for real, As she says this, she goes closer to him as she puckers her lips. Seeing this scares the MC. He asks her why she is leaning in so close. He tells her that people say what happens twice happens 3 times, and asks her, isn't this happening quite often recently? She cuts him off in the middle of the sentence by kissing him. As the mom is doing this, the nurse calls the mom and tells her to please move to the payment counter. Outside the hospital, we see the mom apologizing to the MC as she tells him that she was extremely happy, so she got carried away. As the MC is still recovering, he thinks that it was just amazing. He won't go into details though. As he's thinking this, we see the mother blushing as she tells him that she was planning to start over as his mother. But because he keeps spoiling her, she keeps getting worse and worse. She makes a seductive face as she tells him that he shouldn't go any further, because she might start taking it seriously. As the mother is hugging him, he becomes stiff and wonders what he should do. Her allure is increasing. She's like a girl in love. He hesitates as he tells her that there's a place he wants to go together with her sometime. Hearing this surprises her. She tells him that she's happy and hugs him. As she's hugging him, he thinks that if he doesn't change himself, he'll repeat the same mistakes and keep hurting people. He starts getting questions in his head. Why was mother crying just now? For what reason did sister kiss me? What was Hinagi attempting to prove? And what was Shiori trying to accomplish as a manager? He feels a warm light as he thinks that he probably knows what feelings they're directing towards him. He just doesn't understand them yet. He felt like he'd lost it, yet it was indeed there. He finally got a hold of the faintly emerging answer. Now back at the school, we see Hinagi speaking in the mic as she says, "This is the truth about our precious friend Kokonoe Yukito." As she says these final words, she stands up and looks at everyone else, smiles. We see that Erika was also hearing this through the announcement speakers. She looks worried as she realizes what she'd done. Suddenly, Mutsuki enters the room and tells Erika that what she's done is unforgivable. Seeing her there shocks Erika. Mutsuki continues and tells her that if she really did that for her sake, then she will share the same guilt, at least in the worst-case scenario. She tells her that she will leave the school together with her. Erika apologizes to her and tells her that she's very sorry. She's the one to blame, and Mutsuki doesn't have to take the blame. Suddenly, someone screams and tells them both that both of them should withdraw from the school. They turn around and see that it's the MC's sister. She continues and tells them that just when things were finally going in a good direction for the MC, she doesn't want anyone around who would try to harm that child. Hearing this makes Mutsuki feel horrible. Suddenly, we see the MC nonchalantly pop up and ask them if they are busy. Seeing him there shocks the others. The sister asks him, what is he doing here? He tells her that if he got this many messages, he'd obviously think something was wrong and come to check it out. The principal tells him that, for the record, he's currently under disciplinary suspension. The MC asks him if he's required to comply. Erika and her father bow down and apologize to him. Seeing this confuses him. The MC asks them if they can start by explaining what's happening. The MC understands the situation and gets confused. He says, "Are you telling me that my suspension is your fault? And on top of that, I'm supposed to take responsibility for the trouble you caused?" After hearing him say this, the daughter and father stay silent as they hear the stupidity in their plan. The MC thinks that this is a massive hassle, on par with those utterly pointless egg delivery quests in a hunting game. Erika speaks and says that she will take responsibility and withdraw from the school, so he should please forgive Mutsuki. Hearing this surprises Mutsuki. The MC looks sad as he tells her that she jumped to her own conclusions, ruined his reputation, and now she's just quitting school. How is that an apology? They go silent hearing this. He continues and tells them that had it been someone else instead of him, they might have committed non-existence from the trauma. Hearing this shocks her. She starts crying as she apologizes to them. He continues and tells her that her dropping out won't heal the damage. If he had died, how would she take responsibility? He questions the dad also on why didn't he verify the facts first. The dad looks guilty as he tells them that he's the one to blame. The sister speaks and tells them that they should make a claim for damages due to defamation. The MC tells her that's also a good idea. The dad screams and tells the MC that he'll pay however much it takes and that he's truly sorry. The dad looks really guilty as he tells him, "I, who have devoted myself to education all this time, can't believe I've ended up doing something like this." He tells the MC that he's the one to blame. A portion of Erika and Mutsuki's responsibility also lies on him. The MC looks cold as he tells them that she can expel herself if she wishes. What she did cannot be forgiven. As he says this, He wonders if the him from before would respond like that. The MC suddenly exhales. Hearing this surprises the others. The MC walks towards them as he tells Erika that he's going to state her punishment. First, she should publicly acknowledge what she did and work to restore his reputation. She cries as she agrees. He reaches his hand to her and holds it as he tells her to please become his friend. Hearing this surprises her. He tells her that saying that she'll withdraw from school and running away is not an option. She's the only one who would be saved by that, while he gets nothing in return. Erika asks him if he honestly thinks that this clears everything up, if he's fine with ending it that way. He replies and says that he doesn't really have many friends. Hearing this confuses her. He says, "Of course, you'll have to apologize for the trouble, though." As he says this, he thinks that he certainly has bad luck with women, that's a fact. But in this situation, it was also a woman who helped him, which is Himiyama-san. And this is how this chapter ends. Hope you all enjoyed. Please like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment. Thank you,